welcome. Librans. Happy New Year, Librans. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Baby now. And see ya. Happy New Year, Librans. Alright, yeah, I just got a new set of cards. Alright, Librans, I'm gonna make my tea. I hope you guys are okay. Normally, you guys got the reading in the first of the year, but I changed it up. Okay. Happy New Year. Alright. Librans, how are you? Alright, let's see what's happening. So, we're going to be looking at the year, you know, the 3 quarters, and then we look and see what is coming up in all houses. Okay, so we have one last move. So, Libran, whatever is going on in the month of January, February, March, that's the last move you're going to be making, okay? So it could be changing jobs or that sort of a thing. In the month of April, May, June, on the mind, okay? So someone could be on your mind, something could be on your mind in the month of April, May, and June, yeah? Okay, so don't worry, sometimes that happens. Then we have stop reflecting. Stop reflecting. Give your mind a break. July, August, and September, go on vacation. Give your mind a break, okay? Because you're thinking too much. As usual, I'm drinking cola and tea. All right, let's see. Let's see. Answer unfold. All right, so I understand this year what is going to be coming up is that you Librans are thinking about something. There is something that is having an effect on you in this year, okay? And you need to let the answer unfold, okay? So you keep on pushing because you want to know something. You gotta let the answer unfold, okay? Let's see what's in the secrets behind this. Stormy boat. And in the month of January, February, March, there is going to be some sort of a uproar, but it's okay, all right? Happiness is what you should think about. So sometimes there can be turbulence in your life, but you have to think about the positive things, okay? Let's see what's coming up behind the scene in April, May, and June. Eyes of the darkness. Now, with the energy of the eyes of the darkness, just melt it down, okay? So when you're in darkness and you're looking in darkness, you just need to melt it down, all right? So the eyes of the darkness is coming up in April, May, and June. But we have growth. So it's as if maybe you start a new job, maybe you change your career, maybe you move to somewhere else. You know, it could be anything. But there is going to be a growth in whatever is going on, okay? Then we have the bringer of the light. Now, the energy of the bringer of the light is coming up in July, August, and September. Now, that is what I say to you guys in month of July, August, and September. Take a fresh look on a situation before you make any decisions, okay? And the spiritual meaning behind this is you kind of feel disillusioned in the month of July, August, and September, but it's definitely going to be getting better. So, you know, just give it time to clear up. What's behind the scene in October, November, and December? Choices of gate. Sometimes it's passes and the risk. Okay, choices of gate. So what is happening and transpiring is that there has been a lot of delusion situation. I said delusion and delusion comes up. There has been a lot of delusion situation that is happening and transpiring. You just have to give it time so that it can work out. Let's see what's coming up in January. the energy of the Queen of the King of Swords. The King of Swords is in the reverse. So Librans, this is definitely you. There's a lot of worries for you Libran men in the month of January. Whatever that has happened and transpire, there's a lot of worries. Libran men are really having an issue in the first quarter, okay? And there is no success that is going to be coming up in February. Especially for Libran men, Libran women, you're okay. But there was some sort of a problem a Libran man has gotten himself in, or a couple Libran, yeah. And there is a judgment call in the month of March. So there's definitely some sort of an issue that is happening and transpiring surrounding the month of January, February, March. They could be recognizing that you Libran men could have forfeited a situation. They're now going to be having evidence. I don't know exactly what is going on, but for Libran men, especially Libran men 50 years and older, there is definitely going to be some sort of an issue in the month, the first month. As we look at April, the Hangman, people are now gathering a whole lot of information. This energy of the Hangman is seeing something that you were not seeing before. This energy of the Hangman is going within and finding some sort of information out for yourself. And that's going to happen. Financial hardship is going to be coming up in May. However, this is happening and transpiring. Some sort of a financial hardship is coming up in May. And regrets, the energy, the Nine of Cups, happiness and joy is going to be coming up in June. So this is very positive, and a lot of you Librans who change jobs, you're going to be getting some sort of a positive news in June, okay? So that is good. The Ace of Wands, some sort of a new start is going to be coming up when we get to July. So this is positive. Expect positive news in the month of July. August, things are going to be picking up and it's going to go fast. So let's say that you guys start to work for yourself and it was a little bit draggy January, February. As you get to June, it is going to be picking up and it's going to be getting well. So we have the energy of the Nine of Wands, and a lot of you Librans are protecting yourself with this energy of the Nine of Wands. It could be the energy of a Sagittarian protecting you, Libran, or this energy is that you're protecting yourself from a group of people. Now, it could be anything. It could be family members. It could just about be anything, but it's in a house with people. So regrets is here for a marriage, a relationship. A lot of you are going to be having some sort of a regret surrounding a marriage or a relationship in the month of October. Some sort of an emotional situation is going to be coming up in the month of October, so be aware. The month of November, we are seeing the King of Pentacles. So whatever is happening and transpiring, the energy of the King of Pentacles that is coming up, this is a Taurus man. So there is something surrounding the energy of a Taurus man. And then we have the energy of the Four of Cups. Some sort of a secrecy that people were keeping is going to be coming out in December. It is also very emotional, so be aware. So check out what is in Librans is before Scorpions. So Libran is the half of November, October, November. So in October, Librans, we have Five of Cups. And for the rest that is born in November, we see the King of Pentacles. But in December, we are now gathering a whole lot of information. In the month of December, we're gathering so much information. And whatever this information is that is coming out is really going to be emotional for you, Libran. So December is going to be an emotional month. October is going to be an emotional month. But the best month is going to be June. Okay? June and July. August also. June, July, and August is going to be your best month. Okay? It depends on what is going to be falling in the month of March, but June, July, and August is going to be your best month. Now, November is not that bad, but it depends on who is this King of Pentacles and what this King of Pentacles have done, okay? So, yeah. All right. So let's get in and let's see exactly what was going on. All right. So, Librans, let's see what's going on. Yeah, so there is some sort of some of you Librans and your wife could be having some sort of a problem. You Librans and your family could be having some sort of a problem, especially Libran man. I think you and your wife is having some sort of an issue. For some of you, it could be an Aries person, and some of you are having some sort of an issue with. For the ladies, you're okay, but the men is going to be having some sort of an issue in January. Yes, they're investigating. They're definitely investigating a friend. I don't know who is this friend. But you Librans, they're really investigating a friend. No success for a friend. This friend can be a Leo, a Scorpion. And that is coming up in February. A Leo, a Scorpion, or a Taurus, or a Aquarian. They're investigating a friend. Judgment call. A judgment call is going to be coming down on a Sagittarian woman. Whoever the Sagittarian woman is, in the month of March, there's some sort of a problem, and a Sagittarian woman is involved with this. For some of you, it could be you Libran lady, but for some of you, it's a Sagittarian woman that some of you are going to be having some form of issue with. Then the truth is going to be coming out. You're finally going to be getting to the bottom of a situation surrounding a whole lot of money, and you're going to be gaining a whole lot of information. But whatever information that you're getting, it has to do with something to do with a whole lot of money. But positive changes is going to be coming up. So problem is going to be coming up for a Virgo and a Taurus. I don't know if you live with a Virgo or a Taurus, because whoever this Virgo or this Taurus is in could be having financial problems. So in the month of May, some of you, a Virgo or a Taurus, could be bringing you in financial problem or is having some sort of a financial problem, okay? Happiness and joy. Yes, a lot of you are going to be falling in love. A whole lot of you. You're going to be happy. You're going to be bashing in love. A whole lot of you are going to be falling in love. You're definitely going to be bashing in love. All right, so we are looking, a lot of you ladies are going to be getting some sort of a new start. Ladies. If you are an entrepreneur or an independent woman, you're going to be getting a wonderful new start, a wonderful new offer. Okay. Okay. Whatever that was hanging, not moving forward, when you get to Augustus is going to be a good month for you Librans. That's when things are going to be picking up. Some of you Libran men are going to be getting some sort of a news in August that is not so positive. Some of you are going to be dealing with a Libran man or a Sagittarian man. I don't know if you're married to this man or what, but this man has had enough. It could be that you Librans have also had enough of this man. Some sort of a communication that is going to be coming from a Sagittarian, or it could be you and a Sagittarian going at it. So be aware of this. And that is going to be happening in September. No, in Augustus. In September, the 9 of Wands. There is some sort of a changes, but this is like positive changes that is coming up. It could be changes to do with your kids, but this is going to be happening in the month of September. This is definitely going to be happening in the month of September. There is something that is going to be positive changes. It could be changes surrounding kids, but a positive changes is going to be coming up in September. In October, we have the energy of the coming to the end of the road, okay? Because I'm seeing a lot of emotion. There's a whole lot of emotions. that is transpiring, especially if you're in a relationship with a Scorpion person, Librans. This relationship is coming to an end. So if you Librans are having or is in a relationship with a Scorpion, or a relationship, a marriage could be coming to an end. This is why I see a lot of you Librans are very worried in your own house. You're extremely worried. So a Taurus man and his wife, there's definitely a situation. A lot of you are going to be having to deal with a Taurus man and his wife, okay? Well, but this Taurus man and his wife is, for some of you, it could be your parents. Whatever is happening and transpiring, these people is a positive couple. This man is a strong one. It's like your mother or so is worried, but your parents are strong and they're going to be helping you Librans, okay? The Four of Cups emotion, yes, regrets with a relationship. I told you, Libran. You Librans are regretting a situation to deal with a Cancer, or for some of you with a Scorpion. But a lot of you Librans that was in relationship with Cancer or Scorpion is going to be regretting something. They're going to be finding out something. They're going to be knowing something. They're going to be finding out what was going on. Okay, so there is a situation that is transpiring that has to do with relationship. This is going to be affecting you in the month of November and in the month of December, okay? Whatever is happening and transpiring, you're going to be having this issue coming up, okay? Anything to do with children in the month of April, it's going to be working out. Anything to do with children in the month of September, it is also going to be working out. I see a lot of you could be protecting your kids, could be protecting your children from some sort of a situation, okay? So let's find out what is extra coming up for the Librans, because a lot of you Libran men in this year is having a whole lot of worries. It's like things are coming to you from left and right, okay? And I see some of you are going to be reaching out to your parents for help in the month of November because it is just too much. But Libran women, you sit good. A lot of you Libran women sit good, especially independent Libran women. You sit good, but I see men are having a whole lot of issues. A whole lot of men are having issues, okay? Because it's like one thing is over and a new situation has begun. Okay, let's see why. Yeah, a lot of you men are going to be having relationship problems. Men and women are going to be having relationship problems. It's like communication. There's a lot of communication. There's a lot of argument that is going to be coming up, especially people that is in relationship with water sign, because Librans, you are supposed to go with the fire sign, okay? So this year is the year when people are supposed to find their right partner. This year is the year where people is basically not seen properly. A lot of people are connected to karmatic people, okay? And it's as if you need to release yourself from your karmatic partners, because, you know, if you're in a relationship with a water sign or an earth sign, you're going to be having issue. It's not going to be lasting for a very long time. And if it does last, one of you are not in love with the other, okay? It's only one person is in love with the other is as if, okay, you're there, so I just keep on going, okay? So be aware of this, Librans. So Librans, you could be, a lot of you Librans is having an affair at workplace. Okay, yeah. Um, a lot of you Librans, if you fall ill, you will have the support. Okay, so your work will support you. There's a lot of relationship issues. First in the 6 months, then in August, especially August, some of you are on vacation. You can't wait to get away from your partner. In November, there is going to be also emotional issue. Some of you come to the end of the road with a problem, a person, a relationship, a connection. You want to get out. And in the month of December, I see you're regretting a situation. For some of you Librans, you're regretting a situation because you could find out that someone is a romance hanger. Okay, so you're really regretting a situation. I don't know what is going on, but I see you guys are regretting a situation. Okay, so it could be a relationship. What is so crazy, and I've been looking at this for air sign people, there's not a lot of money on the table in this year. This year is like you guys are focusing on relationship, thinking about to get out of a relationship that is not really working. Okay, so this year is about, you know, being with the right person, finding the right person, and getting out of a relationship that is not working. A lot of you Librans wants to end a relationship with an Aries person, but this Aries person don't want to let you go. But I see that this relationship has come to its end. Okay, so know this. I see a lot of sadness when it comes on to love for both men and women. So be aware. I hope that this helped. Your best month. Your best month. For ladies, March is going to be good. March and July is going to be good for ladies. A lot of changes is going to be happening. Money could be coming back to some of you also. Expect changes in the month of April and September. It could be anything, but some sort of a changes. Could be things with children, but I see children coming up. Issues with children in April and September. All right. Namaste.